whenever Mike and I were preparing for the podcast, we were just really impressed at, just the way that you carry yourself in business. I think people have a lot to learn with how you work, how you operate in teams, how you've made the transition in your career to being like a luxury specialist now. We're excited just to kind of hear your journey. Tell us a little bit about just your journey. I know I'd love to kind of hear where you started, where you at now, and what are some words of wisdom you could share with our guests.
Sure. It's funny, as I'm listening to you say that, I'm going, yeah, it's been a 16-year journey. Words of wisdom. I'm turning 40 this year, so I feel like I can actually give wisdom now. I feel like I've earned it with the number maybe. But yeah, 16 years in real estate.
Wow.
I started at a boutique brokerage, and before I got into real estate, I worked for apartment luxury homes.
Okay.
And it was pretty much the only one in the Clear Lake area at the time. And when I decided to get into real estate, I was like, who has the most luxury listings? That's who I'm going to go work with. And so I did. So I went to boutique brokerage, and I was there for 7.5 years. And then I decided to open up my own brokerage.
Okay.
And wanted to have a luxury boutique brokerage. And at that time, social media was starting to really pick up. And, when I got into real estate, there was no Blackberries. There was no email on your phones. It was faxing, and things kept evolving.
No TikTok.
No TikTok. There was
no.
MySpace, though.
Okay, there you go.
So that was happening. And as I saw that, I thought, okay, we need more social media presence, or just a presence at all.
Yeah.
And that's when I decided to branch off on my own and do some of the things that I thought were needed to keep evolving with everything that was going on. And then I was there. I had my own brokerage for 4 years. And then I decided to join a company that asked me to come on and be their broker and a part owner of that company. And then I was there for 4 years, and then I recently decided to go to EXP. And again, keeping up with things that are evolving, keeping up with what is a model that we need to adapt, or you might fall off of.
Wow.
So,
and I've heard a lot of teams, a lot of people making that move to EXP. I'm really curious. Why EXP?
They do a lot of things different.
Okay.
And I think think about what has happened in the past 3 years. How many times have we had to pivot and change what we're doing, how we're doing it, and just as we start getting like, okay, I've got this. Nope, change it again.
Just kidding.
Particularly in your world, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, they're doing what now? What's happening?
No, I just made a video about this. Now I got to backtrack.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah, take it back. And so, yes, EXP is doing things. So one thing there's multiple reasons why I left. There's not just one single reason, right? Multiple things had to make sense because I've been with a big company. I've had my own company. You kind of take what you know worked and didn't work, and I scrutinized EXP. I really did. And, I talked to their president and CMO and Veronica Figueroa in depth, and it had to make sense. And I asked them some tough questions, and I kept going, gosh, they're making it really hard to say no. Because there was another company I was considering as well.
Okay.
And anyway, just to let you know, to put things into perspective, if I can, the other company offered me quite a bit of money to go on with them.
Okay.
And EXP was not. And I chose EXP.
Wow.
That says a lot.
It does. And so, when you look at their revenue share, where they give money back to the agents, it's guaranteed money, by the way. So if someone is under you in your downline and they sell something, you are guaranteed to, have some revenue share.
Right.
Then there's stock options. You can purchase at a discounted rate off of every commission, and you can be rewarded. You can be awarded stocks from EXP.
Right.
There's
an ownership.
There's two, exactly. And you're not having to be at the office all day, every day, 9 to 5 to make money from the company, right? Or have the company pay you money.
Right.
Yeah.
And they've got great support. The technology is amazing. So the fact that if you have a question, there's always someone available. You just hop on and you can either speak to them or text it.
Yeah.
So you have options, right?
Love it.
It's pretty virtual.
It-
You can do it from wherever.
you can do it from wherever. Typically we do it from our phone anyway,
Mhm.
but you're texting someone or calling someone, but you're not going to get they're out to lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on
Mm.
vacation. In
Like,
this
well,
real
what do I
estate
do?
market,
like, come
You're
on,
like,
I
what do you
we
mean?
know, we know
now.
how hard we're working, right? So to
Yeah.
have someone available when you need them is
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
How do you talk
multiple people.
Mhm.
If one person goes down, it can't just derail everything.
right.
Yeah.
Right, especially with impatient realtors.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, y'all don't know.
They'll keep
anything about
calling.
that,
We
They'll,
wouldn't
call,
know that.
they'll get to somebody.
right?
Maybe the president of the company.
So just so many things. And I looked at the company as a whole, how they operate. And then I looked at things from a selfish perspective, right? How is this beneficial to me?
Yeah.
And then how would this be beneficial if I brought a friend? If I had a friend that wanted to join, is this a place I'd want to bring a friend to join? That's really important too.
Yeah.
And so it all made great sense. And I will say, I had an opportunity years ago to join in a position, and the other day my husband said, what would have happened, do you think, if you would have taken that position? And I was like, I can't go there.
Yeah.
I can't go there. You just have to trust that everything worked how it was supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Timing
how
is
we
perfect.
agreed it should have gone or not. But I'm glad that I'm at EXP now. And I don't know, but
Mhm.
maybe I could have or should have come sooner. But I'm here now, and I think it's been 7 months now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I feel like now I can actually say this has been my experience.
Right.
When agents first make a change, I'm like, hey, as I always did, hey, tell me how it is in 6 months.
Right.
Tell me how it is later. Of course, you're excited now. You're in your honeymoon period. Tell me later once once you've gotten some sales done, and how is the transition and how is everything going.
Mhm.
And I've just been really impressed. But it also really I have to give a shout out though to Veronica Figueroa. She, not only did she was very influential in bringing me on,
Mhm.
but she's reachable. Like I can reach out to her at any time, whether it be for business advice, life advice. And she always has someone's contact that she can share. This person does this really well. Here, reach out to them.
What a resource.
I'm great,
Mhm.
but they're better.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty valuable too.
Heck yeah.
So that makes a big difference.
Mhm.
And
It
that was
does.
another thing too, why EXP. Well, if I'm going to make the change, I'm going to go under the number one person at EXP. That's her. So
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
big point too for me.
Yeah.